What's up, world? Welcome back to another episode of JGI, Just Grow It, the podcast. I'm your host, Big City Gardener. And today, this is going to be a quick episode. If you weren't aware, I just recently moved from my old house where I did all of my gardening to a new space, and I'm having to set up a garden from scratch once again. Now, when people set up new gardening spaces, oftentimes they think about water, sunlight, the size of the garden. But I think people often forget one of the most important things that you need to incorporate into a new gardening space, and that is a workstation of some sort. Your workstation doesn't have to be fancy, but it serves a purpose. This could be where you fill up all of your seedling trays with potting soil. This could be where you place the seeds in the tray. This could be where you transplant your 4-inch newly purchased starter plants into a container of some sort. Or it could be where you pick up a container, put it on your workstation so that you're able to get a closer look and inspect your plant. See, there's many different uses for a workstation, a potting station, a table, whatever you want to call it. There are many different uses, even if it's just a place to house all of your tools. But oftentimes, people forget to incorporate this into their new gardening space. Everybody, myself included, we're so worried about I have to put as many plants back here as I possibly can that we forget that we need to make our gardening space workable and enjoyable. Now, I'm somebody who hasn't always had a workstation. Oftentimes, I'll just throw a seedling tray on the ground, bend over, like a little hunchback, bend over, and get to pouring the potting soil into the tray. And while this will work, is it the most efficient and most effective way of doing things? No. Whenever we're building our garden, we need to make sure that we incorporate things that will make our time in the garden easier, less stressful, and more fun. I guarantee you that it will increase your efficiency in the garden. You don't believe me? Just try it. So I told you this was going to be a short episode. This is just a reminder to tell you that I know space is limited and we want to grow as much as we possibly can. But sometimes it's better to subtract some of our growing space, remove a bed from our garden plans, and replace it with a workstation that will help make us more efficient and make the rest of our time in our garden more enjoyable. That's it for today's episode. I know you found it informative, so what I need you to do is to tell 2 or 3 friends about Just Grow It, the podcast. Thanks for tuning in to this episode, and until next time, do what the shirt says, and that is just grow it. You guys have a great day. Before I let you go, I need you to do more than one thing. First, I need you to like, comment, subscribe to the podcast. Second, I need you to tell a friend or two about the show if you enjoyed it. And if you have anybody you think I need to talk to, I should interview, send the name over, put it in the comments, or send me an email, igrow@BigCityGardener. And check me out, man, on Instagram and on all social media platforms, Big City Gardener. We out. Oh, almost forgot. Just grow it.